Hello, my loves, and welcome to a quick Your Energy, Their Energy love reading. We are going to do a general collective reading. So this is general, so do take it if it resonates. If it does not, and it will not with everyone, please do just skip right over it and move along. Do not worry about it if it does not resonate with you. However, we are going to go ahead and get started here. Alrighty, let's see. Please let me know what the energy is for the collective here, what their energy is. All right, let's see. So we've got, what is your energy towards your person? Okay. And what is your person's energy towards you? All right. What are you thinking about your person right now? What is your person thinking about you? All right. How will you move towards your person? How will your person move towards you? All right. What's your challenge? All right. And what do you not see coming? We have the Four of Cups. All right. So, and we had the Seven of Pentacles as your challenge. All right. So I think we're gonna have some issues with shifting ourselves a little bit, but let's see what we have for your energy, okay, towards your person. We have the Five of Cups, we have the Two of Swords, and we have the Ace of Swords. All right, so I feel like for a lot of you, you guys are at basically just kind of like a crossroads, right? You are sick of feeling like you are looking back, you're ready to move forward. I feel like most of you are tired and you're over it, okay? I feel like for many of you, you feel like you have given the person, your person, plenty of time, effort, and energy, okay? And this is kind of in direct contrast to the last time I did one of these readings where I felt like your energy was still very much that you were contemplative at this stage. But I feel like this is more like you are at an empowered place, that you are like, you know, I'm almost just done. Like, it's a crossroads, but I feel like I could do it blindly because either way, you know what, I feel like it doesn't matter anymore, right? If I keep doing the same thing, it's going to give me the same result over and over, right? And I'm just going around and around in circles with this person. That's all I've ever done. And I feel like you've probably been doing this with this person, not once, not twice, 3 times, 4 times, could be a lot of times. I don't feel like this is a first time for you. I feel like you guys are at ultimatum stage with this person. You either are giving them an ultimatum, you're going to give them an ultimatum, or you've already given them an ultimatum and you're kind of not talking to them and you're kind of in limbo waiting to see. What are they gonna do, right? Let's see what their energy is for you. We have the Six of Swords, the Ten of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. So I feel like their energy towards you is that they feel like you've moved on. Honestly, I feel like they feel like it was an ending. I feel like when you stopped talking to them or when you gave this ultimatum, I feel like they felt like you already knew what you wanted to do. So maybe you were legitimately giving them the ultimatum. Perhaps you were legitimately saying, I want you to pick being with me. I'm just tired of the games, or I'm just tired of you not committing, or I'm just tired of you not making good on what you're saying, or being wishy-washy, whatever it may be, right? And you were hoping that they would immediately be like, no, I want to make this right. What do I need to do? How do we move forward? How do I fix whatever it is I did wrong, right? I don't want to play games. I don't want to not be committed. I don't want to, you know, let's do it, right? But I feel like for them, they see it in a completely different aspect, right? They see it like you had an agenda, right? Like when you make that ultimatum, or when you kind of backed off, or when you kind of stepped away a little bit, or however it was kind of given to them, or the way you've been kind of acting maybe even a little bit standoffish in kind of in anticipation of giving an ultimatum, perhaps if you haven't yet, that they see it as kind of you are already in the mindset, right? That you are done with them anyway, because maybe they feel like you have already moved on, that you may already have, you know, somebody else, somebody you're going to, you've already considered this kind of a DOA relationship, and you've got this Queen of Wands energy, but that it's no longer for them. Like, they still see you as the Queen of Wands. They still see you that way. I still very much feel like they think that you are very much important, hot potential, okay? I don't want to say that that's why they only like you for looks, that kind of thing. I don't mean it that way, but I mean like they see you as a hot commodity, right? A potential. But I do feel like they see your energy as being done with them, okay? Like you've already kind of just shifted directions and you were just on to something else. You were done with it, right? So, okay, so what are you thinking about them, right? Like, I mean, okay, so we have the Seven of Wands, the Ten of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles, right? So I feel like this is the exact same thing you guys had last time. I could be wrong, but I just feel like you guys know that you have to shift directions. I really feel like you know that if you want to be happy, if you want to get that big giant 10 of Cups, happy family type of situation, you have to shift directions. That this just wasn't getting you where you needed to go. And I don't feel like you believe that anything that you can do at this point, or anything that they're going to do at this point, is really going to change much. Because I don't think you see, I feel like you feel like if they were going to do something, it would have already happened. And I feel like you don't feel like you should have to do anything, right? I feel like this Knight of Pentacles here, it's a slow moving opportunity, but I feel like that is somebody else's energy. That's a totally different energy, that either you want to move towards somebody else's energy that's more stable, right? That you can count on to be like committed, or, you know, it's your energy where you're like, this is what I want in life, and I don't see this person ever giving me that, okay? Let's see what theirs is, you know, with regards to you here. So we have Page of Wands, Four of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. So I feel like, you know, they're just taking their time. And I think a lot of that is, I really feel like they think you've already moved on. And I think they're wanting to watch and see, you know, are you going to come back? Are you going to go kind of sow your wild oats maybe for a second and then turn around and come back and find out that there's still what you want? You know, what's going to happen? But I do think that with the Page of Wands, that, you know, they feel like they're a great opportunity for you. I feel like they still feel like they're a good opportunity for you. The King of Pentacles lets me know that I still feel like they think that they are the best bet for you, and that you should recognize that they're the best bet, even though they're not really, you know, they're standing stubborn. That's it, they're standing stubborn. I don't see them making any big moves at this particular moment. Like, I just think that at this point, they're kind of like, I'm just gonna hold it out and see, you know, if they come back, to me, if they come back and, you know, give me what I want, if they give in, if they, you know, if they come back, then I'll know that they're fine with the way things are. And you are sitting here saying, if I go back, I'd be letting them know that I'm fine not having this, and that's never going to happen. So I'm shifting directions because I need something more stable, right? So I kind of feel like this is where you guys are really at a face-off, and almost like who can wait it out the longest. And really and truly, the Seven of Pentacles, that's kind of like that standoff type of energy, you know, that vibe of like, you know, it's just kind of like that, you know, I'm not gonna, neither one really wants to give here. So it's kind of like, you know, maybe I need to change it up. Maybe you need to change it up, but neither one of us are going to change it up. So let's just see what happens. It's kind of like rolling a die. You know what I mean? So let's see how they're going to move towards you. Well, let's see first how you're going to move towards them, if at all. All right. So Page of Cups, Two of Pentacles, and the Eight of Wands. Let's look at theirs, because I really want to see how they play together first. They've got the Empress, the Devil, and the Three of Cups. Wow. I feel like they are really looking at you like they have to have you. They want to celebrate having you. You're their Empress. They want to be chained to you. Even if it's toxic for you, they don't really care. I feel like this is where they just, it's more of a, you know, I don't care if this is not good for you. I don't care if I'm keeping you from getting your ultimate happy ending, because I can't make a commitment, because I'm going to keep drawing you back in, right? And I want to be chained to you, and I'll do this to you over and over and over and over and over again 5,000 times, and never go to the next level, or never give you exactly what you want, or never, you know, whatever it is that we're having our, you know, issue with that keeps us from reaching our, you know, perfect situation here. But it's fine with me. I'm fine with it. As long as we're together, I'm, you know, thumbs up. We're chained together. I don't care. I'm happy. I got you, and I'm fine with it. I don't need anything else, so I'm good. I don't care that really and truly by being tied to me, that's keeping you from releasing me and receiving something that might be better for you, that might be more fulfilling for you, that might get you further, that might be, you know, if I'm not a committal person, that might be the person who would commit to you the next step, the home, the children, the marriage, the whatever, you know, it might be that I'm not giving you, whatever it may be, the emotion, the whatever, but I'm cool with it. And I feel like that's where they're going to come to you. Of course they are. They're going to come after you for sure. I see nothing but that. 100,000%. I do not think they see themselves having to live without you at all. And I think that's why they've been so stubborn up here, is because I think they just felt like it doesn't matter. I can schmooze, because remember, the devil can come at you in any way, as sweet as pie. You know, the devil can take any form they want. They can promise you the world. Will he give it to you? No, but he can promise you the world, right? And I think they know that. That's why they're just laying back here relaxed. And with the King of Pentacles here, I feel like this is a person who is very, you know, stable financially, probably very well-to-do. And I think that they kind of know that that plays in their favor. They know that they can offer you, you know, certain things, but there are things that you want that they're just not going to offer you. They might promise them, because that's what the devil would do, just to keep you chained to him, right? But I think that they kind of know that. And I think it's because this is not the first time this has happened. I really do. And I think you know as well, again, like I said, I think you've got that Ace of Swords energy now where you're kind of like, enough's enough. I've got the knowledge to know better. I should know better. I'm strong, smart. I've been down this road too many times. I should know better, right? I know that something has to give if I really do want to reach my happiness, right? I've got to go for something different. However, down here we have the Page of Cups, the Eight of, you know, Wands, and the Two of Pentacles. So I feel like you have somebody else who's going to come at you with an offer. you know, somebody who's interested in you. I think you may have multiple people interested in you for sure, but I definitely think you're going to have somebody who is fun, exciting, interested in you, right? And you may be trying to make a decision, right? Weighing it out to move forward. But every vibe in me says that with the weighing here, it's the weighing of Pentacles again, right? And Pentacles is a lot with dealing with the stability, but it can also be with the stability of the finances and the, you know, abundant part as well. It is fallen under that Knight of Pentacles as well too, which, you know, again, I feel like is an energy you're trying to look for, but it's certainly not this immature, fun, Page of Cups type of energy. So I feel like when you're moving forward, I feel like the decision that you might be balancing is you may move forward with this person over here, but I think what you're going to do, honestly, is you're going to be keeping options open, and you may not be honest about it. To be honest with you, I think that you might be considering this person, and you may even, you know, this person well enough now. You know, you've got this Ace of Swords. You've been down this road before. You know what they're about, right? And I think, honestly, you know that they would tell you one thing and do another and not make good on it and this and that. And I think you're smart enough to know that at this point. So you're saying, you know what, I'm going to move forward for sure. Why not? And I'm going to move forward with this person too, to an extent. But I'm not going to hang my hat on this. I'm not going to put all my eggs in one basket, right? I'm going to depend on this person to be the stable person in my life, you know, maybe the person I talk to about, you know, financial things and business oriented things. And, you know, if I want to have a serious conversation about something, and if there's somebody I just want to go have fun with and, you know, be silly with, I've got this one, this Page of Cups to hang out with. And you know what, but really I'm going to be seeking this slow moving, stable, you know, new opportunity, this Knight of Pentacles, who's like a new opportunity that maybe I haven't even found yet. I'm going to keep my options open for that one, because I feel like they're out there and they're kind of like a good combination of everything, and they're new. So they haven't already got a really bad history with me of lying to me or keeping me in a cycle that sucks kind of thing. So, you know what? I'm just going to balance these out. I'm just going to juggle it. I'm just going to juggle these. And I think even though you know that may be against who you normally are and against your better judgment, I think you're sick and tired of this, right? I think you're over it. I truly do. I think you're so sick and tired of this person kind of treating you like an option and then coming back and thinking, I'll just keep, you know, I'll just play the face-off game with them as long as I can and see who bends first. And then, you know what, if they don't, then I'll just give them some promise of something just to keep them around, because I've got to have them. You know, I've got to have them in my life. They are my joy, but I'm not going to give them anything really, you know, really serious, like, you know, home, marriage, kids, that kind of serious. No. I'm not going to go that crazy, but, you know, I definitely got to have them around. So, and you see that for what it is now at this point. So I think at this point, you're like, you know what, why shouldn't I keep my options open? Who's to say, you know, that something might come that's better, but in the interim, you know what, why not? But the problem with that is, and I will tell you that, you know, a challenge with that too is making sure that you are able to shift out of that gear too, okay, when the time comes. So if a Knight of Pentacles comes your way, you need to be able to recognize them, right, as the good opportunity and take it, right? So if you're involved with this person and you're involved with this Page of Cups having fun, so you've kind of got your stable guy here a little bit, you've got your fun guy here a little bit, or girl, either one, right? And you're doing your thing and you're having this and that kind of fun and all this and that, but your Knight of Pentacles shows up and they're like, this person's either a player or they're just bopping around, not looking for anything serious. And you don't immediately latch onto them and say, wait, listen, neither one of these are serious people with me. I'm not serious with them. It's an understanding situation, you know, something like that. but I'm looking for something very real, yada, yada, yada. I recognize you for what you are. Let's make this a thing. Let's make this happen. That kind of situation. If you don't recognize that and pull yourself away and shift from that, this devil energy will keep you tied up. You'll end up tied to this person again forever, miss out on this opportunity, and then you're right back in this cycle. Okay, so that is your challenge. You have to be careful about that. You do not want to miss the opportunities that are out there because you're so tied up, involved with this, right? So what you don't see coming though, excuse me, is the Four of Cups energy, right? And I do think that is, again, this could be something where that person comes, that Knight of Pentacles does come, and you may even recognize it, but not before they recognize you for being involved with multiple people or this or that. And by the time that you are trying to, maybe they try to talk to you, but then by the time you realize that they're a real viable option there, that's a real actual opportunity for what you've always wanted and been looking for, by that time, they're not trying to hear you, right? They're not trying to listen because they're like, what's up with this person? If they're doing this to this person and they're just playing with this Page of Cups and this person's not serious. They're not seriously looking for a relationship. They're player type material, or, or I'm too old for this, or I'm not trying to get that because I'm looking for something serious. Not knowing that so are you, right? So are you. You're just basically biding time with people who are playing games with you. You may have an understanding with this person anyway that, hey, we're just in it for fun, to go out, have some fun, go on dates together, do whatever, you do your thing, I do my thing, whatever. And this person's run all over you and used you whenever they need you around. And when they don't talk to you, and that's fine because you've been an option the whole time for them. But they don't know that, right? And they may not be trying to hear that either, because what they see, people immediately go with what they see. And a lot of times they don't give you the opportunity to explain, right? They don't want to hear it. So be careful. Again, be careful. Make sure that if you are seeing somebody that you think might be a potential option, if you spot them, that you are honest with them up front. From the first time you meet them, if they look like a potential option of this Knight of Pentacles type of energy, possible real relationship, I'd like to move forward with you type of energy, that you are being honest with them up front. Hey, this person, they've treated me as an option a million times. We have that kind of relationship. We're off and on, off and on, off and on. I'm looking for more, but they're not willing to give more. Just want you to know, that kind of thing. This one, we have an understanding that it's just for fun. We hang out, that's it. But I'm looking for more, so that they understand upfront, right? Because you do not want to miss an opportunity because somebody, judges a book by its cover and you lose everything, right? And you're stuck back with this mess that the next week or the next month or 2 months down the road, all of a sudden, when they decide to treat you like an option again, boom. You can't get them to answer your texts or your phone, or, or you want to move forward with something or take a trip and they're like, nowhere to be found, because you've been down that road before, right? But I do see you kind of moving forward with some options here and really kind of just deciding to juggle it. So juggle on if you can, and that's what you want to do. No judgment here, because looks like you've been through some things with this person. But I do think that you do want to be careful, because I do feel like both of these challenges and this outcome of what you don't see coming, both do kind of give me the idea, the vibe, the energy that there is going to be a very good, viable opportunity for somebody that is a real relationship opportunity, a better opportunity that's going to be coming into the picture, and you don't want to miss it. Okay. So just keep that in mind. Keep your eyes open so that if they do come in, you can be on it like that with, open clarity, full disclosure kind of situation. Okay. Because I am seeing that very much. I definitely feel like that's going to be coming in. And you don't want them to get to a point where, you know, they're like, no, I don't want to hear. I've seen what you're like, and I don't want any part of it. You know, when they don't really understand the situation, right? Okay. So hopefully if this resonated with you, please do let me know. Otherwise, I hope to see you back very, very soon. If you did like this, do like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell, all that other great stuff. I'd love to hear from you, and I would love to get your comments if this does resonate with you, how this resonates with you, or if you've been with this person off and on for 50 million times, or why they won't commit, or all that great stuff. I'd love to hear from you. Let me know, and I will respond. So hope to see you. Bye.